Hey, there we go. Hey, yo, let's go! Welcome back to another weekly stream of Final Fantasy 14, aka Legend of the Liger Dragon, Shadowbringers, episode 30. I'm your host, Rex Liger Kitty, Intergalactic Wrestler, and Universal Champion of Light. Alright, where we last left off yesterday, unfortunately, we have to. I wanted to wait after I finished the Eden Trials, but not the Eden Trials, the Eden Raids, but apparently I need to finish the main quest line first. Oh gosh, I am not prepared for whatever in the seven hells is awaiting me here. But, oh my gosh! But anyway, we're gonna speak to Tataru. Oh man, looking adorable as ever. Sorry for keeping you out of the loop, Tataru, but yeah. So yeah, anyways, we got our eating gear on as well, upgraded a little bit. We also got our shiny gunblade, the only one that I actually think is decent. There's another one I want, but I don't have the materials for it. I don't have one material for it, to be precise. And I'm pretty sure this is a trial that's that the material to get the trial to get it is on post Shadowbringers. So, oh boy. Well, anyway, all right, shake and resolve. Oh, that's already not sounding good at all. Oh man. All right. So, anyways, let's accept because we only got, I think, maybe 3 hours. I want to get as much as I can possibly get done on here, so we can move as quickly as possible, as swiftly as possible. All right, Tataru, Rex, God, it's good to see you again. I hope your being here means that you had your fill of a rest. More than my fill. Not so much as 40 winks to be truth be told. Yeah, this guy's stressed out as hell. You're too selfless. That's your problem. That's your problem. But you'll be no good to anyone if you don't take a break every once in a while. Anyways, not much has happened since your last visit. I planned for you to meet the helper I told you about, but he refuses to answer his zinc pearl. I do hope he's alright. We've been exchanging messages with the Eroding Alliance throughout, though. They say that the fighting has finally stopped in the Grimhelt Dark, and the Empire has shown no signs of movement. Which means we might actually have a moment to ourselves for a chance. Seeing as you're back, maybe you could tell me more about your time in the First. Oh great. And if you don't mind, I'd like to ask Falahim to join us. She'll want to know what happened to Minfilia. I think it's best she hears it from you. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot. So we'll meet at the terrace at the House of Splendor. Okay. Well, immediately going to, we're gonna speak with Falahim and tell her what happened to her baby girl. Well, technically she also became another baby girl, but now that baby girl became Thancred's baby girl, and now that baby girl has another sister who also became Thancred's baby girl, but she's a Thancred's baby goth girl, to be precise. Oh my god, that is so alright, I think I confused myself. I'll stop talking right now. Hey, we got some players here. Oh wow, that's a cool mount. Anyway. Nope. There we go. Alright. House of Splendor. Okay, there we go. I forgot I still have I'm still doing the freaking Zodiac Relic quest line, because it's been taking forever, so I've just been doing it offline. I get kind of lazy and so that's why that's also taking a long time. Anyway, where are we? We're supposed to meet. Okay, House of Splendor is over here. Oh yeah, we also got our automaton. Oh wait, we also got a different automaton from the Eden raid battles, I think. Hang on. After I reach follow him first. Oh, this is wait, no, before I reach follow him. Hang on. All right, there we go. Wait, where'd my... All right, minion. And hey! Oh, we got a little Reen. All right, we'll use this little Reen to explain to follow him what happened to Minfilia. All right. All right. Okay. All right, where is she at? Oh, there you are, follow him. Oh shit! Wait. Oh, look at that! It's Momodi! Oh, cool! That's a random encounter I always hear about, but I never see. I think one time I ran into Godbert one time. But anyway, alright. Alright, follow him. Rex! My, it's been too long. Tara did mention that I would be joining you, did she not? Yes, she did. Thank you. Words cannot express how I long to know more of the first. This world Minfilia has sacrificed so much to save. But come, rest your feet. Tara should be arriving shortly. Also got this little minion here to also show you what happened now. I wonder if it's gonna have a voiceover cutscene or if... Oh, it doesn't look like it. And Minfilia chose to pass on her gifts to the next oracle, the girl who Thancred named Reen. To have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice. In that respect, they are quite alike. It would seem her legacy is indeed in capable hands. Rex, might I ask a favor of you? When you next return to the first, to tell Reen that what I cannot. Okay. Tell her thank you. And I would offer thanks to you as well for staying with her into the end. Beg your pardon, but could I have a word? Hey, Rilu, or Rilo. Rilo. I hope you're here to tell me, you received word from our helper. I wish, nay, I've not had a peep out of him. And it's been a good long while too bloody long. On account of which I'm going to sneak over the border and see if I can't get a signal to him from closer up. But why did they catch you? There must be another way. Well, if we can ask Thancred to do it. Besides, I shouldn't have no trouble picking my way through Grimhild now that the fighting died down. Gods know there's enough shadows to hide in. Now, it ain't waiting around the twiddling with my thumbs any road. I just thought I'd let you know. Now best be. I nearly forgot. Crawls at the stones, and she wants a word. Something to do with the patients. She was getting ready to examine them again when I left. We best head back then. I'm sure it's important. Alright, later, follow him. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want follow him, if you want to know what Reen looks like, she looks like that, except a little bit. Oh, later, Momody. I guess she's going back to the quicksand. All right. Anyway, she looks like that. Okay. 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 Hang on. All right. All right. All right. There we go. This is perfect. She looks like that. Okay. All right, follow him. He looks like that. All right, anyway. All right, time to hop off. Oh, come on! All right, there we go. All right. Of course, I get stuck in a pole. All right. All right, wait. Where to? Oh, the rising stones. Oh, I should probably do this quest line. Probably not important. I'll look it up online. I'll see if it's important for the Gunbreaker storyline. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't. It's not a blue quest marker. Maybe I can do that as a YouTube exclusive. Alright, anyway. Alright, Tataru. It seems she's still examining them. Oh, I hope this, it's nothing bad. Alright, Kryle.
You're here. Good.
Oh, good. So good to see you again, Kryle. Don't worry, Alphina's doing fine. So is Elsie.
So, how are they?
Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health.
Oh, that's good to hear.
For the present, at least.
Oh, go on.
For the present? Oh no, is something wrong with them?
I'm afraid there may be.
What? What happened?
I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether.
What?
But subsequent examination suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed.
Uh-oh.
Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them. Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger.
Uh-oh.
The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
Oh, must be because of how long he's been in the first.
Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Yeah.
Indeed. Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time.
Oh. And because Thancred was technically in the first for like 5 years. Well, I think Urianger and Y'shtola were there for 2 years, and the twins were there for like a year. So what's gonna happen to them?
Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
Oh, shit.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
I don't even want to know.
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good.
Nope.
Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening. Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Leave it to me. I got this.
Thank you.
But where's he even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct?
Yep.
Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked, but I for one am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer. There is another way, I am sure of it.
Oh?
And the key lies with him, with the Exarch. Pray return to the First and apprise him and the others of the situation.
Okay.
We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
All right then. Guess we gotta return to the custodium. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Wait, why didn't I just use the Ethernet? Too late now. Hey, I got that gear. Anyway. I think everybody's got that gear. Alright, back to the first again. Back to the Custodium Guard. You have been with the Crusader, just say a word and I should happily escort you to the ocular. Okay. Yes, I do. Alright, Exarch. Alright, Exarch. Okay, got it, yeah. Ah, Rex, you returned. I hope your time in the source was a suitable rest. And now, gonna have to do some raid battles with the Rin and her new sister. Alright, anyway. But of course it wasn't. Go on. The corporeal aether shows signs of instability. By the god. The possibility never occurred to me. If you have returned in the hopes that my research has yielded a solution, I fear you will be sorely disappointed. 'Tis but a mercy we have the likes of Mistress Cryo and Master Matoya to help our friends' bodies safe while we wrestle with the problem. But they cannot forestall the separation of body and soul indefinitely. Come, the others must be told. Oh boy. Somebody keep Alizé held down because she's gonna probably freak out. Or probably gonna lose it to the extra. But anyway. Alright. Back to the story. Back again, guys. Ah, there you are, Uranji. Now we're only missing one more.
Pray excuse my late arrival.
Will Thancred and Reen not be joining us?
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Ah! Of course. I gotta wait until I finish that one mission that needs to be finished first.
Yes, of course.
Forgot the name of it.
Let us proceed.
Alright, Exarch.
I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryle's findings.
Yeah. The one guy that we need to talk to the most is not here. Of course.
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryle is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration.
That probably would have been
Before I
good
begin,
information.
It must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy. The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the first.
From the future.
To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state. I would not soon throw my life away, not after the lengths you and yours went to save it. And so long as I breathe, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not sacrificing you.
What was that for?
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless he says so.
Oh my god, Alice, I love you for that. That was amazing.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
What did you do?
Oh my god, you stole her.
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to
Oh.
the discussion.
Oh god.
Rather than dwelling upon the multiple
Oh,
failed
man.
attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary's success.
Alright.
I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of his body and soul, but his personal effects besides.
Alright.
This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us his possessions, he could carry our souls back to the source upon his person?
Oh.
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on his part, and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Milady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet, were we to immure our souls within an object in his possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured. White Auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease.
Oh, but we need a lot of white oversight.
We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back unto our vacant bodies.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us.
Who?
On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse, they once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Oh.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me. Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience. They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
All right, try we will. All right, which one of these? Skill level. Tree. Yep. Well, I want the gold. Hey, you know what? This will come in handy. Alright, next one. Grand Adventure, and that's... Oh boy, okay. Immediately, we're getting a dungeon. Okay. Let's accept. The Grand Cosmos, that is. The palace we seek. Stands on the opposite shore of the source. I will arrange for a boat to carry us there. While thou journey joys thinner, I think it's best to devote mine energies to the creation of White Oversight. By thy leave, of course, the process requires no small amount of time, should the now Mo consent to lending us their aid. We will have need of suitable vessel ere long. Agreed. Then I would ask the rest of you meet me in the Solon, and to be prepared for a warm reception. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's get ready. I think this might be the only dungeon we're gonna have today. Oh no, there's for sure gonna... You know what? I just thought about it. There's for sure going to be at least one synced battle. Ugh. I hate sync battles so much. No checkpoint, and if you fail, you gotta restart from the beginning. I hate this so much. I wish the next expansion will fix that, but I doubt it. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, where is it? Ah, there you guys are. Oh shit! I'm good. Alright, Exarch. As I told you before, I had scarcely set foot on this palace grounds when I was set upon by a host of familiars. I expect our reception to be today no different, which is why I propose we march through the main gate, weapons drawn. I'm sorry, but are we not here to petition assistance? Can you honestly think barging in looking for a fight is going to persuade them? Actually, I believe the Exarch may have the right of it. They have no doubt poured a great deal of time and energy into their creation. Were I them, I should be most interested to meet those who could overcome my defenses. as would any true seeker of knowledge, and there is little we can say or do to convince them to help us if we know nothing of their character, nor less why they chose to hide themselves from the world. But we can see that their interest, perhaps we can earn ourselves an audience. I love how the crystal exarch imitates us. Alright, weapons drawn it is then. Although I must say, Exarch, you certainly seem to be overjoyed in all of this. He's going on an adventure with the Warrior of Light. Of course he's excited. This man is the biggest fanboy in all of Final Fantasy XIV. Of course he's gonna be excited. I do? Well, I will not deny, I enjoy the thought of fighting alongside you all, rather than pacing about inside the crystal tower. You both seem to be rather high spirits. If you ask me, not that I'm surprised, your mood inadvertently improved when Rex is around. What exactly are you implying? He averted the calamity, the light which seemed destined to continue to consume him. He has been extinguished. It is only natural that we be pleased to see him. Yes, well, you will have plenty of time to celebrate his good health after we finish here. Of course. Then let us proceed with the to the palace. All right, Grand Cosmos now available. Alrighty then. Oh, we can go with people. All right. All right, let's All right. Hey, okay. Are you serious? Even when we go on a trip with the Exarch, we can't go with the Exarch. Alright, let me take one of these. Okay, I can't take one of those. Alrighty then. Oh boy. Holy shoot. Well, aren't you one freaky looking thing? All right then. Should you value your lives, you will quit this place at once. Now be gone with you. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a good feeling about this, Alice. Oh. Where's the... Oh, God! Okay. Come on, get some. All right, that did the trick. Hey, there we go. Weapon drawn. Oh boy, I see the big boy. Alright, which one they're gonna attack? Hey, there we go. Huh. Looks like they make a mess of the floor. Quaint. Alright. Alright, where you at? Uh-oh, get out of there. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. Hey, we're fighting by the LSA side. Hey. All right. Where? Okay. All right. Hey, buddy. Where do you think you're going? There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot. If you insist on making a mess of my place, then you leave me no choice. All right. Everywhere. Oh boy. Oh boy, that hurt a lot. Damn thing! Hey, we got him. Wait, what do you say? Ah, insufferable. You lie. I will spare you, but only once. Now leave me be. You only wish to talk. Okay. So. Great. I only got freaking materia. Like I need that. Whoa. Why isn't this a freaking what's it called? Why doesn't this place have an Ethernet? It has to be a trap. Good lord, they're all bunched up together. Wait, which one of these was it? Oh, no, it was that one. Yep, wrong one. Hey, got him. Alright, onward, gang! Hey. Oh boy, I see more piggies. Take care of him. Oh boy. All right. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Hey, there we go. A garden is ruined. Ruined. Mark my words. You will pay for this. And how exactly will I pay for? Okay. I answered my own question. All right, there we go. Almost there. Oh, not a clean shot. Okay, there we go. We're so close. We're so freaking close. Hey, hey, hey. Listen here, Peppa Pig. Don't attack my friend. Oh, I heard a door open. What's this? More materia. Great. Why do you persist? Oh. Girls? Oh, come now, Alpha. No, don't be silly. That's a little bit of humor from Alpha. No. What is this? Be welcome, good sir. Good Lord side on, heading to you. Okay, what in the world's going on here? Alright. Open yet. Knight, immortal! Heed my call. Oh god! Wait, these are just regular ass humans. What the hell? Wait, no. They're not oh shoot, I didn't even realize how tall they were. Wait, are they? Some of them are Eldian.
Leave the healing to me.
The king judged him. See them fall. Hey, we got the king. Hey, we got him. Ooh, weapons cover. Of course, more material. I see, you cannot be dissuaded from your misguided path. I pity. Whoa. Oh yeah, off in the behind you. Haha, very funny. I know you're not. I know they're not ghosts. At least I hope they're not. Nope. Ah, you sullied these halls long enough. Come, Lug. Our guests have get Welp for company. What exactly is he summoning here? Holy shoot. Well, looks like this may be a problem. Alright, let's do this. Oh boy, that can't be good. Oh, can't get close to him. Oh shoot, Elvic! Oh!
Right behind you. Don't be so reckless.
Okay, that can be good. Hey, there we go. Hey, we're happy again. Alrighty then. Nothing left to do now. Yeah. Alright, now back to the story.
That was my fiercest familiar. Oh, impressive.
Oh, there's its true form.
Backlook, 'tis good to see you again after all these years. And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but I shan't complain.
No,
but you must be wondering as to the purpose of our visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Shake? Beg?
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them, we will need the benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence!
Man, they really forget it. I forgot what I was gonna say.
It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men. You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
What's gonna happen? What's going on?
If you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again. That damn court mage seemed to have the best of intentions too, and countless innocents died for my naivety.
Makes
You
sense.
know not what you ask of me, what horrors my knowledge has wrought.
I mean, the magical plague in Vorburg.
You know of the plague? Then you know how dangerous soulcraft can be. Instead of saving your friends, you risk damning them. Are you sure you're willing to take that chance? Oh, Oh, very well. I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you. With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
Alright. Alright, we got that taken care of. There you are. The others are gonna head to the Crystal Tower with Big Lug. For the record, I truly wish we hadn't had resort to using such words when treating with them. I have ever thought to convince, not compel, yet I cannot deny that part of me is glad Yuanji shared his knowledge of the No More with us. Had he not, Beg Lug wouldn't be here. Speaking of whom, we should hurry. To keep our guests from waiting, any such would be an insult. Okay. We now enter the cover with the party, blah blah blah, trust feature. Okay. Alright. We mustn't dally any longer, Rick. I beg Lug is to hear the truth from Travas from the first, blah 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 blah. Alrighty then. Teleport quickly as possible. Okay. Which one? Stuff again. There we go. Come on, Mini Reed. Do you have business with the Crystal Architect? Well, yes, I do. All right, they hear not our plea. That's good.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
Yep.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true. I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection, 'tis plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies. Save you. Your body is your own. And your soul is the densest of them all.
I mean, I am pretty dense. Well, that means that the other shards are like less
As
dense.
I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light. The realm yet at the mercy of 4-3 and the Sin-Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own seems the very least we can do.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change.
Hey.
I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young Numo I once was. As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
All right. What do you want, Albert? Beg lug. Or... You spun quite a tale, but tell me, have you given any thought as to how you might return to your world? What oversight, you think? An intriguing proposition, but one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. You'll become highly charged, likely to as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling what may happen to their souls within the oversight. They could very well become impudent or transferent, never to be restored to their body. Then would it be possible to force our souls into a state of dormancy prior to the transference? In theory, yes, but the soul is a candle to be snuffed out and relit on a whim. It's some candle. Oh, sorry. Well, that sounds ominous. What exactly would rendering our souls dormant entail? In order to maintain a corporeal form, your souls constantly draw ether from their surroundings. The process may be halted and resulting sufficient of ether removed. Your minds would immediately be separated from the flux bodies of yours, rendering you incapable of interacting with the world around you. A cruel fate under normal circumstances, but one which would be rectified upon your return home. Leaving lifeless husks, like the poor souls in the inn at Journey's Head, corrupted by the Sin Eaters, their ether made stagnant by the light. Corrupted? Stagnant? Might I see the unfortunate individuals? Why? Do you think that might be able to help them? I might or might not, but I shan't know for sure until I have seen their condition firsthand. Then I would be glad to take you to them, on the understanding that you won't do anything which might increase their suffering. It was my faith in man I lost, not my compassion. Well, I see no need for all of us to accompany you while you escort our guests to the inn. I will assist Yuanji in creating the required oversight. I believe my tales will be better applied in the endeavor as well. Might I leave the three of you to assist Beg Lodge as necessary? Yes, let us make to Armorang then. Alright. Guess we're going to Armorang. Because we're going to Armorang. That isn't cheaper. Wait. Oh wait, that's already Journey's End. Is it? Yay! Oh, there you are, you little shit. You're the reason that Lean died! Ah, I can't be mad at you. Not anymore. Okay. Especially since we probably might be able to heal you. So this is Halric, is it? His etherical balance leaned perilously towards the light. Towards stasis. What do you suppose will happen to him? Not too bright, are you, boy? Whoa. The same as all poor souls corrupted by the light. He will become a sin eater. You don't know that. We defeated the wardens and banished the light from the skies. Halric was completely unresponsive before, but now... mumble. And perhaps there is hope yet. There is yet hope. If I may, there is a treatment I wish to administer to the patient. What sort of treatment? In the course of my studies of the soul, I once created a tonic which could temporarily stimulate the aether in one's body. After some refinement, I came upon to be used by the Knights of Vordbert. Then for far darker purposes. These have fallen into the wrong hands. I swore never again to make it, but for their sake, I will break that oath. It's not likely to revert the stagnation, mind you, but it should offer some measure of relief. Alright. So now what? Oh. Well, let's give some Todden. Todden stared blankly at you. It would seem the tonic has had no effect. Ooh. What is that one? I feel it in my chest. I feel warm in my legs. They don't feel as heavy. Alrighty then. Now then, have you noted any change in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature and increase in motor function, and most of the patients at least. The more severely afflicted show no response. As I feared then. It's true that the restoration of night, that the corrosion influence of light is no longer grow. And yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time, but this holds true only to the corporeal aether. The incorporeal aether, that of the soul, is not likely to be mended. Which is why those in the later stages of corruption, like Halric, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. That boy's soul is too far gone, his mind held together by the faintest of threads. Oh. There is a chance that he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years, decades, even By the god, he could wake up to find himself as an old man. Find reward for the persistence. The opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not what we petition your aid, but do you think it could be possible to find a way to hasten their recovery? Maybe. You know about it. Alright. Oh man, I got a yawning attack. Okay, there we go. Nor do I think it's impossible to that in treating them, we might learn something relevant of our own predicament. Alright, good for the soul. Alright. I suspect that Crystal Exarch has told you of my past, that I was once a mage in the royal court of Vordberg. My soulcraft was my field of study. Tonic you administered to the patients here is one of the fruits of my labors. I hope to do great things for the kingdom. But in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering, a plague like which no one had ever seen. In the hands of unscrupulous men, that what should have been my greatest triumph instead was my greatest shame. With the warriors of light brought those to justice. Ah, that they did. I shudder to think that might have happened had they not. But let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize the people's incorporeal aether. Do you think it can be done? Were the sky still ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now, we may yet have a chance. The message which I have in mind will entail a conjuring of a familiar. They are able to amplify the energy poured into them and make them perfect conduits for the aether revitalization magic, and we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is needs to be done, if it's all the same for you. Whatever regents we must procure as spells invoke, I'll do it. I admire your spirit. Very well. Your first task would be to gather the necessary materials. The purest waters, the finest clays, and a fey lantern brimming with pixie magic. If you're convinced with the resulting familiars, we could help the patients find. Half an hour, the water and clay would be simple enough, but I think you know what we have to do in order to get the lantern. You don't mean. The pixies took quite a liking to us before. We humor them with our company. I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Fine, we'll pay the visit to Omeg, though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone befriended the faithful. Oh, while you're about it, seek out the Nomo Paulini. They will be able to supply you with the water suitable for our needs. Right, let's get over there, shall we? There still remains the matter of the claim. Might I prevail upon you to find it? Hey. Alrighty then. Okay. clay from Armorang would likely be best. Know anyone who might be able to assist us? Oh, maybe the Miners of the Twine. Ah, yes. They will be able to point you in the right direction, I am sure. While you and the twins are occupied, I will see if there's aught else I can learn from the stagnation, which afflicts the people here. There we go. All right, where are you, Magnus? Oh man, I forgot I had a bunch of these unfinished side quests. Yeah, I'll do them eventually. All right, there you are, Magnus. Rex. Well, what a coincidence. You come at a good time. We just a moment finished preparing the Talos and trolley you lot took to Nabas Arang. The trolley was no trouble, but Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered to share the leftover building materials from the Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade seekers to help us along. Clever man, that Chai Naz. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting the giant Talos to work. Like a giant trolley, but Magnus still refuses to see all the good we could do with it. Enough about the damn trolley. You're entitled to your dreams, Jerkin. But that doesn't mean you can go harassing the guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. Something tells me Rex didn't come all this way to talk about the trolley. What is it that you need, friend? I'm gonna need your finest clay. I see. And this familiar requires clay from Armorang. Well, look no further. If anyone can find you some quality clay, it is us. Saying that isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, but there must be some lurking somewhere or other waiting to be dug up. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time when they would take. Hang on, let me see if I'm. Let's see. Take clay from the mountain brine mine at the Abor Brick. Okay. Place of swarming with coyotes now, but after the good stuff, you could do worse than to look there. Mighty thank you. Okay, where to? Alright, there we go. Oh, that area. That's gonna be easy. What the hell? Ah, there we go. All right. Hey, one down, 2 to go. Hey, one more. Come on, baby, one more. There we go. Oh shit. go. Alrighty then. Alright, where are you at? There you are. The twins have returned, and in one piece at that. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. Yeah, I was afraid of that too. You have the clay, I take it? Oh, poor Alpha, no. I don't know what the pixies did to them. Yep, got the clay right here. There we go. Wonderful. We need to combine the clay and water and then heat the mixture of the Fey lantern. After that, it will be a simple matter of setting it upon a suitable form and performing the necessary incantation. Beg Lug, I have a Beg Lug, I have a question. In the event that we need this spell and you weren't around, would it be possible for another to perform the incantation? Assuming they possess the required skills, yes. Helic and the others have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there's a chance the spell could do that, I would be the one to invoke it. Perhaps you should be the one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject, Crystal state, the combination with the strong desire to help them can drastically increase the magic's effect. And we are plainly more familiar with these people than I. I dare say there's a few in all of Norwent more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Rex? Very few, but we can go away. I'll see what I can do. Absolutely, she's the best woman for the job. Let's go with this one. I'll give it my all for Hulric and for Tesleen. Then we are all mind and matter. Alizair shall be the one to conjure up the familiar. All right.
Let us begin.
Oh, voiceover.
I trust you've prepared the clay. Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
All right.
Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean.
Oops.
Oh, how's that?
Oh my god.
Well, it is certainly creative.
I don't think you're
denying that.
Alpha, you might want to stop laughing right now.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Yep, you're not.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
You're not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Polx's image steady in your mind's eye.
Alrighty then.
Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
Alright. Kinda looks like
With
oh my god,
flesh of clay, I bid thee rise.
it looked like the plush I have in my
On
room.
wings of dreams
Not the
touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
it looked like I was saying, it looked like the plushie I got from the what is it called? The Geek Store? No. From Hololive, like the Hayton, that's what it's called. That's the Hachima's mascot, Hayton. It kind of looks like that. I love it. Alright, anyways, let's finish the incantation. Look, Hayton, it's your brother. Oh, it's so cute!
Not bad for a first attempt.
Indeed.
Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric.
Alright.
Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
Oh, can't wait. What are you gonna name it?
A name.
Crispy
All right,
bacon.
I've decided. Now. Go, Angelo!
Is it working? Wait.
Mother.
It worked! Oh. Yeah. Did it go? What happened? How is he, Beglug? Did it work? I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. It might either not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul. God, I would jump for joy if I weren't so exhausted. We're so close now, Ulrich. As you are even now in the process of discovering, the magics ask much of the invoker. What you may not realize is that the same is so true for the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatments, I have the utmost confidence the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to prove, but I believe a confession and spell to produce the opposite effect. That is to induce stagnation, thus enabling our safe transport back into the soul of Oversight via Oversight. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Beg Luke said that the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound like some of the tempered back in the source? Not really. And the fate of most tempered has become slaves to primal. Oh shoot! I didn't even think about that. That could restore people back. The slaves to the primal, save for a handful of cases, or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing a soul, I know at least one in the source who could desperately use such a treatment. Gobu! Exactly. His condition is uncanny, similar to Hulbrick, is it not? The only difference being his soul was sufficed by the earth aspect ether instead of light. It follows that if his soul is subject to the similar kind of stagnation, there is maybe a chance we can save him, right? Forgive me, but who is this Gabu? Fellow whom you speak of? He is a kobold. I see, his condition does sound similar, yet there is much more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. I say this not to discourage you, but you understand, but to remind you that the delicate work that we do here, work requires patience. Of course, and as long as there is hope for the patient, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. But I refuse to spend time in idleness. If it's all the same to you, I like to stay here with Angela and continue with their treatment. The two of you should return to the Crystarium with Beg Lug and see if you cannot make some headways with the newly poised theories. I will tell you to rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. The fire of youth. Let us return to the Crystarium then. Finally, I found you! Hey, Kaisir! Kaisir, what are you doing your way out here? There's trouble in Umor. Lady Chai is beside herself. Sighing, pacing a whole lot. Near enough, begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I take it will be returning to the Crystarium alone. Go on then. It's not as if I have anything to for you to do. Thank you, Beglog. What is it? Sorry for bothering you and all that, but she says the future of Umor is at stake. What exactly is her problem? Alright, guys, here. Yep. Talk, my guy. Lady Chai's up in the parlor. Best not to keep her waiting, eh? Best not. Alright, let's get to him. Get going, boys. Alright, what exactly is it? Ah, there we go. Hang on, let me change that. Oh. There we go. Alright, where you at? Ah, there you are. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. Oh, where's the sky? We not scared seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around again, staring off into the distance and all that sighting. Strange, let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. Yeah, what could she be worried about? Oh boy. Yeah, whoa, what the hell? Alright, which way? Alright, this way. Oh, there you are, Dulia. Oh, what's the matter? Oh, she's happy to see Alfredo.
Oh, thank heavens you're here.
What has happened?
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
What has happened?
Alone? What of Master Chai?
Hey, what? Oh yeah, where's he at?
But that is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
What? What happened?
Yeah.
It all began after the events at Mount Golg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yeah.
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to see where this is going.
After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well? No one wanted such responsibility. Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But Master Chai has confidence issues. So he's probably hiding from it because he's afraid to lead.
Before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice. Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
Oh.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee? Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so? What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
I don't know, but wherever he is, he wouldn't have left far.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return.
Eventually.
Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Alright then. Alright, Alpha now. Makes no sense for Chai to have left without a word, but even if he had, he would not have done so unabsorbed. Someone here would have someone here would have seen something, I'm sure of it. We should split up and then inquire whether or not we saw him leave, falling or fall. Okay. Oh. All right. Let's go to the canopy. If anybody saw him. Holy sh! Oh my God, you look like Rowana. Master Chai? Why, yes, I spoke with him recently, though I recall he was in a rather dour mood, concerned with Yulmor's neglect of industry. With Lord Rothley apparently unexhausted stories of meal, and no great need for money, it's little wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. But I assured Master Chai that the Boutique of Splendors would do all it can to contribute to the revival of the trade here in Yulmor, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. The exchange with Marwan taught you about the stratagem state of the business for Yulmor. Alright, now let's go to the butt fest. Jesus Christ, I'm immature. Alright, anyway. Alright, which way? Which way to the stairs? Ah, there you are. Wait. Wrong way. Where the hell do I go? That's good. Alright, let's get the... Alright, no. No. There we go. Alright, where are you? You in here? Ah, there you are. Looking for Master Chai, are you? Is something amiss? When I last saw him, he seemed rather ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath, and we talked for a while about his concerns over the city's defenses, among other things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering from their confrontation with Lord Rothley. Finding General Ranjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our loudest serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, we would still be blinded by the error of our ways. Anyways, funding permitting, I proposed replenishing our ranks with volunteers from the delegates in the gate town. we have a duty to protect not only Gilmore, you see, but the surrounding regions and Coloesia as well. And I would welcome any man or woman willing to try to take up arms for the cause. Indeed, I told as much as he seemed relieved to hear. It was on that note that we parted ways. He heated outside, I recall. Right. Alright, I think I can just walk through here. Ah, there you are. Wait, aren't you that former rich dude? I recall a man fit in the description asked to speak with the poor buggers lately coming from the right. He said he wanted to know the state of things down in derelict, and you can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, and there was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low wherever we can to salvage, and we barely have enough to fill our bellies. But pork here don't just want to survive. Folks here don't just want to survive; they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself something about finding us work. I think. Fair play to him, though. Not content with having his ears chewed out about the derelict, he asked about the other settlements and all. After that, I can really say looked like he headed to the gate town when I last saw him. Okay. All right. Looks like we gotta go with Alpha now. Oh, there you are. Ah, there you are. How did it fare? Have you learned anything that might offer a clue as to where Master Shy's whereabouts are? Indeed. Interesting. He apparently paid a visit to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside of Umar. Any idea to which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. Sounds like you got a big plan for the place. Gilmore, I mean, not the bee. Perhaps that question remains. Where did he go after leaving the city? Hey. All right. Oh, hang on. Hang on, I'll be right back. Gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, all we know for now back to the quest. All we know for Master Chai has shown a great concern, not only for Yomor but the surrounding settlements. It seems logical that, having consulted with that within the city walls, he would wish to do something else with those without. Rex, if you go make your inquiries at the right, and I shall go otherwise to Stillwell. Gate Town, I leave to you, Kaisir. Fair enough. Where should we meet when we're finished? Top rung would seem to me like his next most likely destination. Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then. If not, then we will have still insinuate to continue our search. Jeez, I'm bad at reading. Okay. Oh, what the hell? What are these? Hang on. What are these little quest lines? Hang on, let me look them up. Let me look them up before we start taking off. Just in case there's something important. What was the quest line called again? Oh, it's a dungeon quest line. Alright, I could probably do that on my off time. I'm assuming this is also another quest line. Another dungeon quest, another dungeon. Hang on, let me see. Let me see. I'm seeing, what the heck is this? Oh wait, is this for to unlock the custom deliveries? I think it is. All right, anyway. All right, let's go to, instead to go to right. All right, there we go. Stop wasting time. I want to get through these as fast as possible. Okay, where are you at? Alright, where? Hey, there you go. Alright, Hazlet. No, the name doesn't ring a bell, but there was rather a dapper-looking Mistral gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about the relations with Wright and Yomor, or rather the lack of them. We lost a great many people to the promises of meal and the chance of a lavish life among the free. And Vosri thought to take even more from us, conscripting the few able-bodied men we had left to guard his paradise. I needed to tell you what happened when the seniors came. Such things were hard to forgive. With Vosri gone now, we're curious to see what will become of Yomura in his absence. That's what I told your friend. Nuz, was it? I'm sure the others said the same. Not that he wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon after. And that was that. All right, let's go to the. All right, let's go, mini Reen. All right, there we go. Flying up top high. All right. Hey, there we go. Hey, Kaisir, Alphano, how you guys doing? How you doing? All right. So he paid a visit to both Wright and Gatetown as well, did he? I see. Kaisir and I gleaned much the same. He seems determined to salvage the goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Coloesia. The only likely place he has left to go is being Amity. Come, if we are quick, we may yet catch up to him. Alright, let me get on my bike then. Alright, there we go. Alright, where is he at? Ah, there you are. Rex, Alphanor, Kaisir, what are you doing here? I might ask you the same, Master Chai. We have been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Lady Chai has been inconsolable in your absence. She claimed you disappeared without much of a word and bade us to return to you to her side. What blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. Though I suppose she could have overlooked it. And when she gets an idea into her head, I can only apologize. No harm done, Master Chai. But since we're here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you had been elected mayor, and from what we have gathered from the nearby villages, you have been inquiring about the people's grievances. So it's safe to assume you mean to take the office? Now, let's not jump to any conclusion. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Coloesia. That much is true. But I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling as many challenges will require resources. Until I have secured them, it would not be right to assume the role of mayor. I see, and you believe that resources can be found here. Indeed. The people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plan, a man whose counsel might make a mayor of me. With respect, such foresight is in itself proof of your suitability. The city needs you, Master Chai, and I'm certain this man whom you speak wherever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. For what little is it worth will vouch for you should he require convincing. We believe in you, Master Chai. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to make it to Umor, but the dreams are gone now. Burst like a bubble, or boil more like it. Anyways, outside of repaying Master Alpha now, I haven't had a clue of what to do with myself. Most of these days I date in a daze. But you've been running up and down trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got a lot up on Mount Gulch, didn't you? How hard could it be mayoring? You're going to steer you more to a better future, you know it. And I want to help properly. Do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll make it work on the way. If you let me come with you, that is. You give me certainly too much credit, a lot of you, but I can't deny it gives my heart I can't deny it gives me heart. Come, let us press on together. Thank you, Master Chai. But we mustn't go ahead of ourselves. Humor needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I am here. To find experience needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man exactly you are certain is here in Amity? Brendan is his name. And yes, he is or was as I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Valtry's father when he was in office. If Ranjit was the mayor's right hand, one might say Brendan was the left. But between them, they kept Umor on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than just a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. But even if you do, what makes you think he will listen? Before giving chase, we might it not be wise to speak with those who know him here in Amity? They might be able to shed some light on the reason for rejecting yours overturned out of hand. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristel then. As I recall, you made rather favorable impression on him. I'm certain it would be willing to take us to us. Okay. I realize it was me who suggested speaking to Tristel, but who's to say he will be more receptive than Brendan? Why should any of them give me the time of day? Bah, there's no way to think. I ignore me. Alright, there we go. Greetings, friend. And to you too, Master Shai. I presume you are here to ask about Brendan. I couldn't help overhearing you earlier in your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with Valtry gone, Umor once for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city very well collapse. I came here seeking Brendan's counsel in the hopes that we could build a better Umor together, and that is still my wish. But given how undominable you were mistreated, I quite understand if you choose not to help. Worry not, Master Shai. I bear no grudge against you or the people of Umor. I would not see you suffering for Valtry's villainy. As you no doubt gathered from their meeting earlier, Brendan can be rather uncompromising. He is he has his principles, you see. Little patience for anyone he deems committed to their own craft. You desire to right the wrongs of the past of Yulmor's past. Is quite admirable, but I fear the guilt you bear from the city's behalf works against you. I can see it in your eyes and the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying. He sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive. Commit to this course and prove to him Yulmor was the resolve to change. Resolve to change. I believe he was heading towards the Pit 8 when he left. If you plan to go and speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear with your intentions. Very well. Pit 8, shall we go? I will not take no for an answer. Nay. Oh, I didn't read the last part. Okay. All right. Go. Yep. All right. I think it might be the final. I think after we finish this quest line, I think we're gonna start wrapping up the stream. So unfortunately, I really wanted to finish the first part of this, but oh well. Anyway. All right, there you are, Rendon. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, it's a Rogadin. I forgot what they're called.
Well, it's you again. Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
I didn't invite them, as it happens, though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Yulmorans. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Forthry's villainy, the famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Forthry. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Your sentiments are admirable, yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmor. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all.
Oh, he's also jaded like Renji.
But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Forthry was creating. And so I left my homeland behind.
Oops. Oh, give me a moment.
You were content to wallow in indolence under Forthry's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
I can offer no simple answer to that question. But this much I will say.
Yeah?
It is my hope that Yulmor can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmor seeking sanctuary. The alternative,
oh, for goodness sake,
pain, seemed an easy choice.
Really gotta stop moving the damn mouse.
And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded. The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with Vorthri. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
A Yulmore for the people. I rather like the sound of that. But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own.
Oh. I missed that last part. Oh well. Anyway. Alright, let's finish this up. Alright then. Is there a particular issue you would have me resolve first? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems Yulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, the matter of dwindling food stores is most pressing. Yes. Mule being neither a desirable or less suitable option. I assume alternative foodstuff are now required to fill the void. And a man who hungers is not likely to contribute much to a society. Save for violence, perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer, and I will consider your offering for my counsel. Alright, Master Shang. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply and another that of production. Go on. For the present, Yulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbors. This would afford us time to address the undying problem that affects us all, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as a source of trade for the foodstuff must be repopulated, with their means of production restored. This assuming, of course, that we rekindle relations with our neighbors, guarantee security, stability in the region, and the utmost, finding people willing to leave the city to take pick up the rebuilding effort. My. Think of all that by yourself, did you? Well, yes. It begs to reason, begs as a rather abstract plan. I drafted some time ago after speaking with the people of your more nearby settlement. I'm impressed. You've impressed me, kind of. I have? Well, that is a relief. Oh, you haven't secured my support just yet. Only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them with the means to do so. Fair point, Brendan. One which I have given much thought. I propose the use of Talos to aid the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos? But the Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a ready, steady supply of the necessary equipment, the people would have hang on. The people would starve before your plans could be put into effect. Well, as the heir to the Daedalus Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of expertise. And with a little help, we could quite certain to acquire what we need in no time at all. All right, sounds like a plan. Well, let's take that. All right. And I guess this is a good time to wrap it up because, well, I gotta get ready to go to work. So anyways, you can follow me on my socials. My Twitter handle is @LigerKitty_Rex. I mainly share wrestling memes and stuff that I like on there. And you can rewatch the VODs later on my YouTube channel, which is Rex Like a Kitty VOD. That's capital VOD in lowercase s. Thank you for coming to my stream, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye!